Costco reported quarterly financial figures and held a conference call with Wall Street analysts. Costco, along with Walmart and Target, are companies I'm following extra closely to figure the impact of tariffs on U.S. businesses and how they're dealing with them, the mitigation strategies they're utilizing, and how consumers will be impacted. So you're going to want to see the results of these commentaries according to Costco's management team. And I'll also reveal and update my fair value calculation for Costco and share that with you in this video. I want to thank The Motley Fool for sponsoring this video. Visit fool.com/Parkev for the 10 best stocks to buy now. One of the reasons why there's so much bullish sentiment around Costco stock is because the company's opportunity for expansion is robust. In the fourth quarter, they opened 10 new warehouses, including some relocations, and for the fiscal year, they opened 27 new warehouses. This is about the pace of opening they've maintained over the previous several years. This brings their total warehouse count to 914 worldwide. But here's a big positive that came out of this quarter's earnings results. The company saying they plan to open another 35 warehouses in 26, of which 5 are relocations. Net looks like will be 31. That seems to be a slight increase in pace of new store location openings for Costco, which has historically been very conservative in new store openings. If the company's found a strategy to accelerate new store openings, that could be a huge deal in Costco's ability to gain market share worldwide. Remember, Walmart has roughly 10,000 locations open. Costco's less than 1/10 the size of Walmart in terms of number of locations. Meanwhile, Target, which is only open in the United States, has 2,000 locations. So it's 1/2 of the size of Target. And so investors are excited that Costco has an opportunity to continue opening new locations. And management said as much here. We continue to see significant opportunities for expansion, both domestically and internationally across markets where we currently operate. And I agree with the management team. Costco locations are usually very busy, and I think every Costco customer would agree that they would be a fan of more Costco locations opening so that you can have a more comfortable shopping experience instead of being in a crowded location, busy with shoppers and long lines to check out. So Costco said net sales came in just under $270 billion for the fiscal year, an increase of 8% for last year. E-commerce sales exceeded $19.6 billion, which is up 15%. They had a record year for gas volumes, which benefited from longer gas station hours, new gas stations, and expansions of existing gas stations. So one of the ways Costco's mitigating the impacts of tariffs is looking at opportunities to move more Kirkland Signature product sourcing into the countries and regions where the items are sold, and this is helping to lower cost as well as reduce emissions from transporting goods around the world. Of course, if you have the products closer to where they're going to be sold, you mitigate the impacts of tariffs because tariffs are placed on companies that are importing products for sale in a certain country, but the production is coming from a different country. So if you're sourcing the products that are being sold in the country that are selling the products, you mitigate those impacts of tariffs. And that decentralized supply chain might result in higher cost of production because you're not centralizing, you're not benefiting from the economies and scale. But companies have to adjust to changing macroeconomic policies and changing policies of governments worldwide, which are taking a stronger stance against importing. Many countries, not just the United States, are trying to protect local industry and restricting or discouraging the import of products from outside its borders. So as I mentioned, I will share with you my fair value calculation for Costco, which I calculated at $841 per share. I updated this today and increased this intrinsic value calculation by a few dollars, and the current market price is $915. Applying a margin of safety, Costco stock is looking fairly valued. which is the first time in a long time that I can say that. Costco stock is one of those stocks that's been persistently overvalued, in my opinion, because it's such an incredible company with such strong performance, arguably the best brick and mortar retailer in the world with great opportunity for expansion. So investors have been paying up for this stock. It hasn't been undervalued in the over 5 years that I've been covering Costco stock. Been covering actually closer to 7 years, and I don't think I've seen this company undervalued at any point in that time. I saw it fairly valued. There were moments where it was trading at a forward price to earnings closer to 30, which I thought was a bargain for Costco stock. But I mean, for a brick and mortar retailer, forward price to earnings of 30 is not like some super cheap valuation. So that was pretty much the only opportunity I've seen in previous years to get Costco stock at a bargain price. And now it's getting closer and closer to that type of valuation where it seems like a better value for long-term investors. It's a great company, but it's always sold at a premium price. And it's good to see that an opportunity might arise where we can get Costco stock at closer to its intrinsic value per share. Hey everyone, I'm excited to announce that my book is finally available for sale. I've been working on it for more than a year now, so I'm really excited to finally share this with you now. It goes through my framework for evaluating stocks. Some of you often ask why I like this stock or why I like the other stock, and this framework provides you the things that I look at when I'm evaluating stocks. I've added the link in the description below.